Hey gang, you know it's been a while since we've been to Seminole Landfill, but as you guys can see, they're getting a new sail ready. They're putting the liner down now. This one up here is almost full, so soon we'll be dumping down there. Here and wait in line. Hopefully we won't have too bad of a wait. The last time I was here was about an hour and a half, which wasn't bad, but you know, thankfully I was done for the day, so no biggie. But yep, as far as I can see, all of this belongs to DeKalb County. And it goes way back across that hill, the grassy hills. It goes deeper in that section too, way back. I believe one of the guys said it's over 800 some acres. It's one of the rollout trucks, Kenworth. My buddy V. V and I used to work in residential a long time ago. Good morning, everyone. Had our second stop of the morning out here in Jonesboro, Georgia. Actually, I think this is McDonough on the backside of Jonesboro, where we're at. Out the back end into these cans, the way they're set up. Noticed in my transfer station video that I tried to do the other day, I was having issues with the tailgate limit switch. Finally shorted out altogether, and when it's not working, it'll trick the truck into thinking that the tailgate is closed. So all the blade will do is just half pack and return to the front. So I stopped by CES, Carolina Environmental, and Randy, he's a good guy. He actually used to work for Howe in Alabama at the plant, and he used to build these particular bodies. So he knows them, you know, he has a lot of experience. So he showed me how to bypass that when I get ready to dump. We had to order a new switch. It's gonna take a day or so to get here. I'll install that and keep it moving. Most of their cans have been safety red of late, but these three down here are like a dark gray. They look good though. Shout out to Dumping with Dave. I had a chance to chat with him briefly the other day. Josh when I was coming down on the expressway. I'm not sure. Looked like it may have been his truck. Big shout out to Josh, Reggie, Usher, Ralph, all the guys that I know over at Waste Management in Lake City. Found out me and Reggie have a lot of common background. He started off at the cab years and years ago. His supervisor at the time was my supervisor when I first started in front end, Mr. Kent Woods. Small world out here, you know. Had a chance to talk to Reggie at the truck stop one morning that he services. I fuel up there every morning. That place makes a lot of garbage. I think they go 6 days a week. They have 3 8-yarders. WG front loader. Well, here they have another one on order that'll be here soon too, and I'm guessing it's going to be the same combination, Mac TE64 and Easy Pack Hercules body. Those Easy Packs are nice. I do like them. Can't go wrong with them. They're not the fastest trucks. And I've said it before, if I was on a heavily, a dense route, I wouldn't want one. But for something like what I'm doing here, they're okay. Easy Pack has always been slower than other front loaders. The arms, they've sped those up somewhat. Mine, she actually had a decent arm speed. I think it was 6 seconds from the ground to the hopper, which is pretty decent, you know. This one here, with the pump being messed up, sluggish, worn out so bad, with a heavy can, it can take about 10 seconds from the ground to the hopper. Which, you know, the route is growing, so it's not bad for what I do, but at some point I am going to replace it and do a full hydraulic PM on her. Then she should be back where she needs to be as far as speed and pressure. out the aquarium. Been here all these years now, and I still haven't went.
Mom and pop to major brands. For some reason, I know the words to the 2000 pop songs that I never intended to remember, but I don't remember that. I just remember that. So, all right, how are you going to relate Spider-Man to a business lesson? Great business lesson in Spider-Man.
Actually passed one of WG's trucks right before I got off on my exit. He was headed down the highway in the opposite direction. Take a fleet of those Easy Packs will look good, don't you guys? Georgia World Congress Center to my left. I couldn't attend, but I think it was last week or the week before, they had a helicopter show, and they had some of the largest helicopters in the world there. I've always been into aircraft since I was little, especially helicopters. Those big sky cranes and whatnot. I actually got to see one of those, I want to say 3 times in my life. That is a big piece of equipment. Stagger these cans, but they'll put this old broken down limo kind of close to them, so I have to sit it out in the street and then put it back. It saves me time to pick it up and move it back here and then go into the next can and keep it moving. Yeah, tilt it a little bit. See that hook back there? You have to make sure you line up just right so the forks go through it and not on the outside of it, because you can get stuck on these cans if you're not careful. Years ago, one of the guys at the county that was fairly new to front end, I won't pick on him, but some kind of way he went into one of these type compactors and he got the fork in through this loop and some kind of way bent the fork into an S shape. He missed that fork, went up under it some kind of way. Yeah, I'm not sure if he was trying to bend it down to get it off and got, made it worse. But I've never seen anything like that until that day. That was pretty creative. We can joke about it now, me and him, when we talk. But yeah, it wasn't funny then to him. But that's further proof when you get out here, take your time. truck. He had 2485 at the time. And that was one of the baddest Mack Howell combinations in the fleet. I believe they were 2005 models. Frank probably had the cleanest truck in the entire fleet. Inside and out, he kept that truck immaculate. Here we go again. There we are, we're lined up. Got a nice view of the city from here. I like it down here. For years, I didn't think I would like running a route downtown, but as long as you get down here early enough, it's all right. And then too, that's the best way to run it anyway. You may have to make a little noise, but you try to be respectful, because nowadays there's so many people that live in these lofts and high-rise apartments and stuff down here. Always remember, in truck driving, your behind is not glued to the seat. I didn't think it was gonna go all the way in. Got in enough just to put it back. That's another issue I'm gonna have addressed when I get when I'm able to get another truck and put this one down. There you go, baby. Knock that back around. I want to get my forks level, the arms. One arm sits a little higher than the other one. I'm not sure what exactly causes that, but 2415, for those that remember, she was like that at the county. And then I want to say 2480. I don't think I did a lot of video in that one. That was a spare truck for the North lot. At the time, she was that way too. But I know on 80, one of the arms had broken. And I guess when they put it back, they didn't make sure that it was, oh wow, that's one of those big concrete bumpers. Ice. See a lot of those downtown. To me, it amazes me the skill of those guys, because I've seen some with I think 9 axles down here too, and to see those big trucks on these little narrow streets and stuff, like wow, my hat is off to you guys, because on some of these streets it's hard enough just getting this front loader down. going in the evenings and at night. A lot of them. I see some down here early in the mornings too, but mostly night hours. There's that gentleman I was telling you guys about. I see him a lot down here. And what he'll do, he'll just walk back and forth right there. I said you meet all kind of people down here, see all kinds of people, especially on the regular. Thing about going in the landfill, it'll make your truck dingy. Tires are all covered in dirt and mud from out of there. Of course, the tire cleaner is down again. Seems like it's broken more than it is working. Appreciate it, young man. How you doing? Good, good. Buddy, once I get that momentum, it's hard to stop.
Stay high. Few rain showers possible closer to the North Georgia mountains. The clear skies for Thursday morning low 52. Thursday afternoon mostly sunny.
I want to get my truck washed this weekend, but most of next week is supposed to rain. I think the entire week. straight, it'll turn into a one-way until you get down to about where he is. Started getting beefed up. I'm starting to feel it. Got to do better about my health. I suggest the same for you guys and ladies too. You know, take care of yourselves out here. Eat right and get the proper rest. I try to be up now by 12:30 and out of the house between 1 and 1:30. Start off my morning by doing my devotionals first, pray, then get up and get ready. Pray on the way to work, you know, for traveling mercies. Get out here and we do our things safely, serve, you know, get back home safe. Pray for all those around you as well. okay with you, brother. Was kind of eager to see the new auto car that he was getting. You know, he was telling me it wasn't really working out with the Mac, sadly. Out now, we got enough daylight to see. Young brother Andrew has been following me for a long time now, and he actually does front end out in Cali. He drives a Peterbilt front loader 320, and it's an AMREP. He's got a new channel, if you guys can see it. It's the Packmaster 718. So if you guys get time, check him out, subscribe to him. And he was saying within the next week or so, he's going to start posting footage. Andrew's a great kid, man. We chat pretty often on Facebook Messenger. So yeah, definitely check him out. I haven't seen any alerts from Daily Dumps. I gotta go back and see what's going on with his channel too. Then Fun with Trash Trucks. I really like his channel. Both those guys use those 360 GoPros, and they give an awesome view, especially with hopper footage. But we shall return in a bit. Getting close to wrapping this thing up before the rain comes. Alright, gang. We are back. I believe this is some type of distribution warehouse. This can is never heavy. few good bunks. A lot of time those boxes will be lodged inside. It's tight back here, but normally I can turn around. But there's nothing parked in this area. So you back up just enough, pull up towards the can. We'll throw our rear end towards the building. If I can help it, I don't like backing out of this stop. You can't see anything for those trailers down there that they have parked near the street. So I like to go out head first if I can. Watch our arms right there. There it is. That go today in this class. What's up? Huh? Wow. Garbage today. Whoa there, Daddy. Yeah, he was asking if he could throw that garbage on the ground in there if I would wait. I don't know. before this vehicle gets here. Some days it's just not possible. They're okay where they at, but it works a lot better if I can utilize that space that they're parked in.
Get more out of every mile with Georgia Commute Options. More rewards, more prizes, and more great discounts when you switch from driving alone to a more sustainable trip. Sign up today at mygacommuteoptions.com.
This is Mike Keller, D. Keller & Son Jewelers, where I've been bringing the top designers from the world together in Atlanta for decades of pride and show. Take advantage of exclusive savings, extensive designer lines, and an incredible event-only diamond selection. We're bringing the latest in engagement rings, his and hers wedding bands, hundreds of loose diamonds together for the best bridal shopping event anywhere. And it's happening for one weekend only, March 24th through 26th. So shop ahead, find your favorite designer styles, and learn more about our exclusive event-only discounts at dgeller.com.
Yeah, about ready to go home and climb back into bed. I don't know if it's the weather, the pollen, or what, but I feel drowsy. It's real sluggish this morning. I had a gentleman, I'm sorry, brother, I don't remember your name right now, but he just started front end not too long ago, and he was asking about boots, which boots are probably the best for this type of work. And I know it's all based on preference, but for those that do this work, what do you guys recommend for him? Me, myself, I normally get mine from Northern Tube. I'll get their brand, you know, just something to hold me over. They have a decent boot. I think these are Timberlands that I have on. Oh, no, yeah, Wolverines. I like them, they're pretty comfortable. It's about time for me to replace mine. The sole is starting to wear out. I've had them for about, I think, 2.5 years now. It's time for an upgrade. But yeah, you guys can in the comments section let him know what you guys like to wear. Especially being in these trucks for so long, hopping in and out, you know. What do you guys think is the best boot as far as getting behind the blade and just doing the overall job? I know roll-off drivers that have to deal with the landfills more will have something different.
So-called service provider, like a doctor or lawyer. That's a corporate tax. I'm the emergency radius for 95.
They deal with a lot more water and mud and whatnot. But yeah, you guys can chime in on that. We'll go out through the back. This time of morning, I don't cut across the front with all this traffic. People going to the grocery store and whatnot. Just go out the back way for the truck exit. I pray you guys have a great day, great week. You know, for anybody that's got dreams, hey, I always said, look at me. You know, if God can put it in me to do, He definitely can put it in you to do it. But it's your choice to make the move. He can't make it for you. You guys stay blessed, prayed up out there. Love you. Peace and blessings.